Let's start a new game. I played white and play e4, and the opponent choose e6. So we play French defense with the system e5. So several moves by just playing several moves automatically. And now I play a3. This is Sveshnikov variation, most principal in this system, and provides a wide advantage in development, and generally provides white to sustain the pawn d4. So now I play bishop d3. This is suggested like a gambit variation, but I decided not to play gambit and move the bishop to I think it's better to move the bishop to c2. So now if the opponent plays knight f5, I just exchange bishop to the knight and will get an advantage. So then I will move queen c3 to f4 and start attacking the black positions. Okay, black starts the attack very early. Knight jumps to c4, and I protected. Maybe it was better to move for rook a2, I don't know, but rook b1 looks like a nice move. So the opponent played a6, don't know why. So anyway, I started attack. Maybe this why, because I want to attack the queen and I want to jump to c5 myself. Now it's interesting possibility to consider knight g5, but in a blitz game it's too complicated. I think I will gain advantage pushing this, or putting pressure on the bishop and the knight. They will move back and I will get advantage because of that. So now I play b3 and the knight must move back to b6, otherwise it will be trapped. And then it's fantastic position for the queen. Queen moved to a7, and queen becomes a big pawn in this position. So this why I should gain some. I should have some advantage. I played b4 and the knight moved to d7. Probably knight wants to exchange with my knight in the end, or maybe it will be b6. I don't know, but in any case, you can forget about queen for quite a while. Now I need to think what to do, and I don't want to take the knight. Maybe I should push the... Yeah, I should play b5. Or maybe I can consider knight g5 seriously this time. But anyway, I have just 1 minute for thinking that much. So I play b5. At least this is a straightforward variation. And if black takes a knight, I will exchange. But at the same time, I attack the bishop. So I'll take the bishop first, and if the knight jumps to e4, knight will have, well, good position, but the point is all the pieces of black will be on the back side and knight will be in front of me. I don't know if it's good or not. Anyway, I will be able to take it. So right now I attack the bishop, and the only way is to take the knight. So now I take the bishop. So I'll capture the bishop and then capture the pawn while the knight is jumping to e4. And then I'm thinking about the possibility, so check with the bishop to a4, and then play queen b3 to save my pawn. Or I need to take that knight, because I don't like knights on very close to the king side. So I'm thinking, okay, after rook protected itself, so move to b8. I think I I need to take the knight. Knight on e4, and then attack the pawn on e4. So attack the pawn with a knight. The problem is when the black takes the pawn. I should exchange the rocks, because if maybe I play bishop e3, but I want my bishop on a3. Okay, I should take the rook, and then I check. So if he protects anyhow, except the queen should protect, otherwise they lose the pawn. And if queen protects, so I can take the queen, then protect the pawns and take the pawn. But it will be a complicated way. It's rather complicated way, and I will lose my advantage of development. So I prefer to move the queen to a2 or a7, or maybe I should put it on b3, I don't know. But I want to check from the b7, b8. So meanwhile he attacks my pawn, and it turns out that I have not much time to the end, so I will not be able to play good moves. So I need to check the king, and if he protects with a knight, I will move bishop e3 and then attack the queen. If he does something else, I will take the pawn. I will take one of the pawns. So he decided to move the king, so I take the pawn, and that moment black rook needs to move somewhere, because I also attack the black. I checkmate on queen d1. I overlooked. It was a checkmate. Not much time. That's why I confused. Okay, I need to attack it, and now I attack the. So now I need to think how to. Yeah, I attack the queen and rook or king. So not much time, but the good thing, the opponent has not much time either. So he protected the pawn, and I attack the king. Now I take the pawn, and the opponent has still has a trouble, because he cannot move his position. He cannot do something about his position. I take the pawn. Okay, now I can take the rook. What I'm thinking. So now I actually lost all advantage. I could, yeah. Right now I should, yeah, I should take, because out of time, no chance to do anything. So I should attack the bishop. Yeah, the king moved to the interesting position, so it's difficult to get him out of here. Well, it should move another pawn. Maybe it doesn't matter. For both of us, it's very difficult ending, and the problem for me, the opponent controls my pawn, so I cannot move them. And his pawns are on good positions. So I need to protect the pawn, and he finally takes the bishop, so I win the pawn. So now I move my king, and I can finally protect my pawn with a king and a rook. So the opponent does something not very good move, and I moved, and I take, he takes. I move my king closer to the pawns, and I'm supposed to win this game. So I want to take the pawn on g6 or move my pawn on d6. In any case, I will take the pawn on g6, and he takes and I take, and definitely I win. Because of lack of time, I played not very accurate, not very precise, and not accurately. Last moves, so all moves in the end game. However, actually the position was good for me. I think I win this game, and I deserve to win. However, the time shortage didn't allow me to checkmate in this position. So here I just play queen instead of bishop e. Instead of knight d6, I can play queen d8 checkmate. This is the second position is here. After the knight moved, I could just take the rook for free, and this is the second time I could win the material. Of course, the opponent would. Actually, it was not. It was a blunder, but in fact, I could win the rook, and I overlooked that because of lack of time. And I'm happy that I finally managed to win this thrilling game, where I could have a lot of advantage. But unfortunately, because of the lack of time, I just win 1 pound and managed to promote this pawn to the queen. I mean, didn't promote, but at least the pawn moved to the promotion, queen promotion, and I win the game. Uh, I hope you like this video and like the game. We had both sides had chances to win. I think I deserve to win, and I see you next time. Bye bye.